My name is K. Manjanna, Associate Professor, Department of Electronics, ADV First Aid College, Harpanadi. This is for BSc second semester Electronics, Semiconductor Amplifiers. So semiconductor, you know the meaning of semiconductor. Resistivity is lies in between conductor and insulator is known as semiconductor. Semiconductors are two types. One is P-type semiconductor, another one is N-type of semiconductor. So now here, by using P-type and N-type, whenever joined together, it form a PN junction. You know the PN junction diode. That PN junction diode can be used as a rectifier. It has having only one junction. Now come to the transistor. Transistor is a three-terminal device having two PN junctions. Transistor consists of three leads. So two PN junctions. Now who has invented the transistor? The transistors are invented J. Bardeen, W.H. Brattain and also William Shockley in 1947 at Bell Telephone Laboratories. Right. Now the main function of the transistor is to do the amplification. Amplification means to raise the strength of a weak signal. And also this transistor can also be used as a switch. So now the transistor structure, this transistor can also be called as BJT, bipolar junction transistor. Now after obtaining PN junction diode, when a third doped element is added to the PN junction diode, it form a three doped material. So it form a three terminal device having two PN junction. So therefore each transistor consists of three terminals and two PN junction. The name of the terminals are emitter, base, collector. Either NPN transistor or PNP transistor, any type of transistor, it consists of three terminals, emitter, base, collector, and having two PN junctions, emitter base junction and collector base junction. So therefore here the what is the function of an emitter? Emitter is always forward bias with respect to base. This is the first function. Next, another function, emitter, it supplies the large number of charge carriers. Then third point, emitter is heavily doped. These are the three important points about the emitter function. Then if you go for a base, base is always in the middle. It is very thin, lightly doped. It supplies, so whatever the charge carriers from emitter and it is transferred to the collector. Then last, but base is lightly doped, but emitter is heavily doped, base is lightly doped. Then come to the last terminal, collector. So collector is always a reverse bias with respect to base. Another point, collector, it collects the charge carriers from emitter via base. Then collector is moderately doped. These are the three important points about the collector. So now let's go for the structure of the transistor. So you know the two types of transistor, PNP and NPN transistor. So this is a PNP transistor, this is an NPN transistor. Emitter, base, collector. Here also emitter, base, collector. So now here the symbol of transistor. This is also another symbol. This is a PNP transistor symbol. This is an NPN transistor symbol. The arrow mark stands for the direction of conventional current flows through in a transistor. This arrow mark towards the junction is called PNP transistor. But here away from the junction, outward arrow stands for NPN transistor. This is inward arrow stands for PNP, outward arrow stands for NPN transistor. So therefore these are the direction of currents flows through in each terminal. So here base current is very smaller in terms of microamps, but IE, emitter current, and IC, collector current, almost the same, both are in milliamps. Because the base is lightly doped and it is very thin, the conduction is very small, therefore it is always measured in terms of microamps. Next, we'll go for transistor construction. So now here already you see here I explained emitter base collector. Here also emitter base collector in both the transistor. So emitter is always forward bias with respect to base, collector is always reverse bias with respect to base. So now you go for connection. So the transistors are connected in three modes. Because of three terminals, you can connect three modes. So the name of the configurations, transistor configurations: common emitter configuration, common base configuration, and common collector configurations. So therefore, among three configuration, common emitter configuration is most widely used in almost all electronic circuits. Why? There is a reason here. In a common base configuration, here base of the transistor is common to both input and output terminal. If you go for here, this is the figure. So now here common collector configuration, common base configuration, common emitter configuration. So now let us come for common collector configuration. Here collector of the transistor is common to both input and output. Collector is a common, base is an input, emitter is an output. Hence its name is called common collector configuration. Here collector of the transistor terminal is common to both input as well as output. So here this common collector configuration is also called as an emitter follower. It is taken as a current amplifier, but voltage gain is less than 1, but current gain is greater than 1. So therefore input is taken base to collector, output is taken emitter to collector. Then if you go for another configuration, common base configuration. Here base of the transistor terminal is common to both input as well as output. Here emitter is taken as an input, collector is taken as an output. So here base is common, hence its name is called common base configuration. Here this configuration voltage gain is greater than 1, then current gain is less than 1. So the current gain is denoted as alpha. Alpha is a current amplification factor for common base configuration. Alpha is always less than unity. So therefore input is taken here emitter to base, output is taken collector to base. Hence its name is called common base configuration. Then another configuration is common emitter configuration. Here emitter terminal of the transistor is common to both input and also output. Here input is taken as base and output is taken as collector. So therefore input to base to emitter, output is collector to emitter. But here in this common emitter configuration, both current gain and voltage gain are very large, means greater than 1. Current gain is also greater than 1, voltage gain is also greater than 1. So in a common emitter configuration, the current amplification factor, it is denoted as beta. So beta stands for current gain or current amplification factor. This beta is defined as the ratio of output current to the input current. Here output current is the collector current, input current is the base current. Beta is equal to IC divided by IB, whereas alpha, it is for common base configuration, alpha is equal to the collector current to the emitter current, IC divided by IE. So then common collector configuration, the current gain, it is denoted as gamma. Gamma, it is defined as the ratio of emitter act as an output, emitter current to the base current. Emitter is a common, collector is a common, emitter is an output. IE divided by IB is the gamma. So these are the configurations of a transistor. If you come for here, now let us see here in a 3 terminal for a transistor, the collector base junction is always reverse biased. Now collector terminal is an N type, N is connected to positive. Here base is positive, positive to negative. This is a reverse bias. So the collector base junction is reverse bias, means no conduction takes place. So no current flows through. If you go for a forward bias, in a forward bias connection, So now here base emitter junction is forward bias. Emitter is N type, N is connected to negative, base is positive to positive, therefore hence it is called forward bias. So forward bias means current conduction easily flows. So therefore the base emitter junction is forward bias, current flows through in a junction. Next, both the supplies are connected. Collector is always reverse bias, emitter is always forward bias with respect to base. Therefore, whatever the emitter current, here the large number of charge carriers move from emitter to collector. So therefore, conduction takes place. So IE is